right, welcome into the Mix After Hours mixer. It's Jesse, it's MJ, and live and in person, standing right next to us, Tim Laird!
Hello, everybody. So good to be with you all live. Here we are in person together. It's been so long.
It has been.
And the bonus of this is not only are we together, but also you get a sample to drink along with me, so I can hear your feedback as well as my feedback. So
I've been a little jealous.
A little bit. And I've noticed that you didn't go with the beat margarita, so I assume what you have for us is something to hedge your bets on whether or not you'll get positive feedback on that.
Exactly. And I'll tell you what, because I thought, you know what, I'm not going to go overboard. I wanted to make sure that everybody likes this, and it has been pre-tested as always.
Yes.
This is a great cocktail. In fact, when I tell you the name of this cocktail, you're going to go, oh, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
okay, this is a chocolate raspberry cheesecake martini. Anything wrong with that?
So far, all of those words I like. I like all of those words.
And even though it's a long cocktail name, it's an easy one to make, and it's delicious. Easy. So it first starts out, I take my little martini glass, rub a little lemon over the rim, and then dip it in graham cracker crumbs.
That's what I thought.
Isn't that good? So that's the crust of our cheesecake.
Sure.
And then shaker of ice starts out with 1.5 ounces of vodka. That goes in. And then the chocolate part is 1/2 ounce of white cream de cocoa. That's the chocolate. And then the raspberry is 1 ounce of Chambord raspberry liqueur.
All right.
So there's the chocolate, the raspberry, and then to top it off, I'm going to add 1 ounce of 50/50. And actually, you can use fat-free 50/50. Even works. So I thought we'd save a few calories. So this is fat-free. Anyway, you want to give this a good shake. Chocolate, raspberry, vodka.
Listening to this in my basement for so long, it's just hard to believe that you're actually here. You know,
you can see it right here in person and hear it live in person. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to strain this into my graham cracker rimmed glass. Boom, just like that. And now we all get to taste it at the same time to see what you think. MJ, cheers. Jesse, cheers. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right. How good is that?
Well, to borrow a quote from you, you know what it tastes like?
Another!
No, that is delicious. And you know what? I'm not a cheesecake fan. So from now on, if I'm going to have a cheesecake, it better be in cocktail form.
Yeah. If you're going to have a cheesecake, add vodka and chocolate liqueur to it and raspberry liqueur, and then it's doable.
Then I'll eat it.
Then it's doable.
Yeah.
And, you know, we each got to pick our own napkins. And MJ picked hers first. And yours is?
The pink. Happy hour is always happy.
And, of course, my moniker has always been Cheers. So I picked up the Cheers Pro Salud napkin.
Yep. Which, you know, by the way, Tim is on social media under Tim Laird Cheers. You'll find him Twitter, Instagram, you know, all that stuff. And then I got left with the last one, Keep Calm and Drink On, which,
I mean,
you know what?
That
fits. So, you know,
it's fitting, isn't it?
It is. It is. So
you used to keep Calm and Derby on, so
yes.
There you go.
By the way, if you see those shirts, my idea originally and probably my design, but I made.
You know, I think you're right about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Tim agrees. That and Shermageddon. That was first coined on media by me and also copyrighted by somebody else.
Or anything.
So anyway.
Well, we'll drink to all of that.
Yeah. I'm smart enough to have good ideas, but not lawyered up enough to market them very well.
Yes.
So that's very good. The great thing is, as always, if you're watching this, the graham crackers on my lips. So
I know, it's all on my lipstick, and I don't
really
care. That's how good it is.
It's easy to make. Recipes in the comments for this video, or in the info section of that. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
So I should also note, since now that you've made this cocktail, we are outside of the libation lab, someplace that, due to Wi-Fi concerns, we're never allowed to see.
Right. So this is kind of inside look at the outside libation lab, where a lot of creativity happens out here as well. So. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to get outside now. The weather's changed. It's wonderful. So I like being outside.
Well, it's a fun thing to do at home, too, because now if you're able to open your house up a little bit more, maybe just have a couple people. This is something fun you could do.
Absolutely.
Instead of just sitting looking at each other going, so what have you been doing?
Oh, dude. The most awkward conversations are, so 2020, that was rough, huh?
That pandemic was horrific.
So how about that?
Oh.
Yeah.
So
don't do that.
So what did you do last year?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
Stayed in.
A lot of Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Right, a lot of Zoom calls.
Yeah, there's that. So make a delicious beverage instead.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's true. And we have a lot to choose from on our YouTube channel, especially a lot of people took last summer as an opportunity to improve their outdoor spaces.
True.
You know, decks and things like this. So a lot of these are real easy to picture up. And they're just great summertime cocktails. So you have a lot to choose from, whether you're of the dessert variety. Gotta get more of that graham cracker.
Oh, it is. It's so
Very
good.
light too. It's not like you think it would be like thick or something. It's not.
Right.
It's
You
just
know,
tasty.
And that's what I like about it's just a little bit of half and half, that 1 ounce, and then again just a half ounce of chocolate liqueur, ounce and a half of vodka, and of course just 1 ounce of raspberry liqueur. Simple. How's that? Easy and delicious.
Now you did the white chocolate. Would it matter if you had just regular?
You could do the dark chocolate. It's not going to be this
won't
kind of
miss
this
the color.
nice color, which
The
I like,
cheesecakey
the
color?
raspberry cheesecakey color.
Right.
But you know what? It will still taste the same. But you know, so hey, whatever you got in the pantry.
Well, that's what the great thing about your cocktails has been, that like sometimes it's a great starting point. Like I wouldn't consider myself I wouldn't even call myself a bartender, but you know, I can mix a cocktail. I can follow a recipe.
Make it work.
You know what? I was just thinking about that. Whatever's in your pantry, you know, just thinking about this cocktail. You
Oh
can
no, Tim! You can get away with a leftover cocktail and a beet margarita. Don't start encouraging other people to do this.
I think this is a good idea, and if we go out to try this,
Okay.
and MJ, since you said dark chocolate, what if you did the graham cracker rim, the vodka, the dark chocolate, and then have a little marshmallow fluff in there? It would be like the s'more.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
I mean,
a lot.
okay, now that's experimentation that I'm totally fine with.
Or put marshmallow fluff and the graham cracker on the
gonna say,
outside of the rim.
and put the graham-
dark chocolate, cream, and the vodka.
I always like the way you think.
Oh,
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You're killing me.
You throw out a spirit and go, what can I do with that? It's like, name that cocktail.
You know that
like
scene in the Hangover where he's working the blackjack table and all the numbers and stuff start.
Yes.
That's what happens. It's like a beautiful mind. It's like with Tim, when you throw out a spirit, it's like a beautiful mind and everything starts going together. And he's like,
And then you get
It's
deliciousness.
You can open up a mystery box and we'll make something out of it. I can do that.
That's what's great. And here's the other cool thing too. And I'm gonna give you a little shameless plug since you were nice enough to invite us over to your house and actually tell us where you live. Which, you know, I've been in my basement and I'm like, where does Tim live? Where does Tim live? You think, is it in poor taste to invite ourselves over now that we're all, you know, it's safe to do so? And
Yes, but we do it anyway. So it's fine.
but here's the great thing. Tim, it's not just about the cocktails with Tim. You are very good at entertaining in general when it comes to food, hors d'oeuvres.
Right.
I know Lori is also your wife. She is the
absolutely.
mastermind behind a lot of that stuff. But you've got a couple of books out there.
Couple of entertaining books. And here's the thing I always talk about with entertaining. I always want to make it easy. I don't want people to be stressed out about it entertaining. So everything we do as far as our recipes or cocktails, it's easy.
Right.
And we talk about some tips how you can, you know, entertain just with ease so you as a host or hostess can have just as much fun as your guests. And one of the things is make a signature cocktail by the pitcher so that way your guests can serve themselves, have an alcohol-free version of that. And then make it easy food that people can grab and go and have fun. So just make it easy. That's
You're
the
not
key.
always in the kitchen. You need to be out
Right.
there having fun with your
You need to
guests.
be out having fun with the guests. Do as much ahead of time as possible. That's the real key, too.
Yes.
Get everything done ahead of time. Make a checklist, and you're all set to go. And then you can have just as much fun as everybody else.
Well, and now that everybody's opening up, because I know, like, I've got school's over for my wife, so she's out for the summer, and I'm like, we are seeing people. Like,
Yeah.
we, you know,
Isn't
we
that
are
strange?
going to hang out with people.
We are going to be social.
We're going to
Well,
socialize again.
I mean, having 2 kids, it's very easy to come up with excuses, even without a pandemic. You know, it's just, I got to load him up, and then he's going to be running around. Someone's going to give him sugar.
Right.
2 hours.
But it's like, no, I want to do stuff. And this
Yeah.
is a great way to, if you're having people over, like, again, indoors, outdoors, whatever is safe to do.
Right.
That you can entertain and it's less stress. But what's great, too, is if somebody else is bringing you over, you can add to that experience. You can bring something to it to take something off their plate.
You know what? And that's a great idea, too. What I do is I assign different things. So people want to get involved. So when I invite people over, they say, what can I do? I used to say, don't worry, just come. And now I've learned that they want to get involved.
Yeah.
So I just start assigning out things to bring. And if you do it right, you sign everything out. You don't have to make anything but the cocktail.
I was gonna say
It's a winner for me.
There's a tip
like
now.
that a lot.
here's what Tim does. Tim gives him a page from one of his cookbooks. He's like, all right, page 25.
That's
but
yours.
he doesn't give them the book. So then they have to go out and buy the book.
Look at you.
That's
What?
right.
And then go to 20. I mean, it's a great way to drive up book sales. I mean,
So
Tim's
wrong.
a genius.
It's a marketing plan, and it works.
All right, well, Tim, thank you so much for having us over. We might be here next week. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not inviting myself.
Are we coming to your house? So is that?
You can. Hey, listen, the only place that I could fit all of us in here without someone stepping on toys is the back. So if it's raining, then it's off.
We're done.
Otherwise,
Got
but
it.
yeah, everybody's welcome. We redid our deck in 2019, so everybody's welcome out there.
That's awesome.
But it's not this.
But you're always welcome here because I do have a fully stocked bar and mixers and everything here. So I mean, that way.
his thing,
And
you know,
I've got
Zombie apocalypse.
And
this
I've
is
got
where
my
I'm
own
coming.
tools here. You know, it's like a good carpenter. I've got my own tools.
Yes.
So I feel safe around
I got it.
shakers.
I was going to say, that's a question I have. Like, do you have a travel set that you go, like when you go, because you do a lot of appearances and stuff. Do
Right.
you have a set of, okay, this is my away mix-ins, this is, or
Yep.
do you
I do. I even have a travel blender that goes with me too. So I mean, everything's
amazing.
ready to go. Everything's portable. I pack everything up nice and neat and have all my own things, you know, whether it be the paring knife for garnishes or whatever. The shakers are very important, the stirring glasses. So everything comes with me. It's in a kit to go. So I'm always ready for any action.
I was going to say, at some point, we'll have to talk to you about that because
what should you have?
Well, you and Lori
yeah.
travel very well because you guys do so many segments. So when it comes to cocktails, like you are always good at having, them like pre-mixed in a tub, but it's one that you don't want back.
Right.
Like that's very smart.
Yeah, exactly. Here, take it, and it's yours. And then, you know, because there's some very inexpensive serving devices that you can get. But also, yeah, I think next time, at some time, we can talk about what's in the basic bar kit for home.
Right.
Because there's just a few, and really you don't need a whole extensive set. Just a few basic items that'll make your entertaining and bartending very easy and fun.
All right.
I like that.
Well, to do that, that means we have to come here again.
That's
So
how that works. Dag nabbit.
he invited us. You all saw it. So anyway, do us a favor, like and subscribe, share with friends, all that other stuff. Be safe as you're venturing out and entertaining. What you know what that means. You don't need us to explain. So
Yeah.
well, I'm empty. But cheers, guys.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. Cheers. Thanks for playing.